I wanted to jump on here for a minute and talk about our focus in life, what we focus on. You know, a lot of us have things that we're trying to accomplish. We have things that we want to make happen in our life. What we need to recognize is that our focus, what we choose to see, our perspective is a decision. And so if we want to go in a certain direction, we have to choose our focus. What I focus on is the direction that my life will take. If I'm driving my car down the road and all of a sudden I hit a patch of ice and I start to spin out, if I focus on the wall that I don't want to hit, then my car is going to hit the wall. If I focus on not going over the cliff, then my car is going to go over the cliff. But if I focus on the road that I'm trying to stay on, then my car will stay on the road. If you've ever been around Amish people, you live in a community where there's Amish people and you see them in their wagon or their carriage, whatever they call it, and their horse is pulling it, the horse has blinders on both sides of their eyes because they narrow the horse's focus so that the horse will stay on the right path and not go to the right or go to the left and get sidetracked. And the same thing goes for us. What we choose to focus on is the direction that we'll go in life. If I focus on what everybody else is doing, well, then I'm going to be inconsistent in my life. If I focus on what other people say and their opinions and what they think, well, then I'm going to be up and down based on the opinions of everybody else. But if I focus on who I'm supposed to be, on who I'm trying to become, then that's exactly the direction that my life will take. See, I have to wake up every day and choose my focus, and my focus has to be based on my purpose, on my calling in life. You say, well, I don't have a purpose. I don't have a calling. Well, then what you need to focus on every day is becoming the man or the woman, if you're a woman, listen to this, but becoming the man that you're supposed to be. And by becoming the man that you're supposed to be, your life will follow in that direction. But if I'm always focusing on a certain outcome, then a lot of times I'm not going to get that outcome. See, what I have to focus on is what I want to feel. Because what I focus on is what I feel, and what I feel becomes real. If I focus on how much my wife does for me and our kids, then I'm going to feel that. And all of a sudden that's going to turn into gratitude. And I'm going to really appreciate my wife more than ever before. But if I focus on something that she did that irritated me, then I'm going to feel that. And now all of a sudden I'm going to be really irritated by my wife, even when she does good things. If I focus on what I don't have in life, then that's going to create more of a void and more lack and more of an empty hole. But if I focus on all the good things that I have in life, that's going to create an abundance mindset and bring more into my life of the things that I like and the things that I want. What I focus on is what I feel, and what I feel becomes real. We will move, our life will move in the direction of what we focus on. So what you focus on must be predetermined, must be predecided and resolved every single morning. When you wake up, you say, this is who I am. This is the direction that I'm going. This is what I choose to focus on. And by focusing on that, you'll bring more of that into your life. By focusing on that, you'll head straight into that direction. But if you're focusing on what everybody else thinks and what everybody else says and what everybody else does, man, you're going to be inconsistent, up and down. You're never going to make any kind of progress, because as soon as you move forward 2 steps, you'll move back 3 steps. Where focus goes, energy flows. Focus on who you're trying to become, the life that you're trying to build, the calling that God has on your life, the reason that God created you, your life's purpose. Focus on that every single day, on becoming that person. If you become the man, the results will inevitably follow. But if you just try to wrestle the results, you're never going to be truly satisfied, because life is unpredictable. So you have to predetermine your focus way ahead of time. And every day when you wake up and throughout the day, you realign your focus and say, this is who I am. This is the direction that I'm heading.